You guys are pretty spoiled. You know Coach Hochstrasser. We want to welcome him back in the room today. He's here to do a little mini clinic, work with you guys, and show you some of his high-level stuff. As you know, he's one of the top 3 in the United States and emerging as one of the best in the world. Off to Belarus here next month, okay, to compete for Team USA. So not very many kids have that type of opportunity. So let's make use of his time, pay attention, and learn something today, okay? Coach?
Okay, we're gonna start on bottom. Okay, and everybody come over on this side. Just some basics for me when I go down. Okay, I like to sit on my ankles. Okay, if you can't do that, maybe you can work on that. If you're up, it's really easy for this guy to grab my ankle and pull it and stuff like that. So I like to sit on it, okay? And I don't know who was here last time, but right off the whistle, I don't have a first move, okay? Because a lot of times we go first move, and then what does he do? He chops my arm, and then he slams me back, and now I'm belly on the mat. Anybody had that happen to them before? I see it all the time, okay? So what I like to do, okay, is on the low, I get really low, okay? And I'm gonna pause for a second and I'm gonna defend, okay? So if this guy goes chop, okay, and to chop me, he's gotta bring my butt over my hand and then he's gonna get me. So when I line up here, I'm sitting back and I have pressure with my hands. So when he chops me, the most I do is this. Okay, that's as far as I go. Does that make sense? Okay, any questions? All right, so if he wants to put his knee in my butt and drive me forward, I get low. I get lower than he can get, okay? And I never let my chest go over the top of my arm. That's when I'm gonna get chopped really bad. Does that make sense? Okay? So after he chops me, okay, what I like to do is I like to move my hips. Okay? For me to get away, to stand up, I have to get separation from his hips. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use his momentum, and I'm gonna run a half circle and then bring my leg up, okay? So he chops, and I'm gonna go in a half circle, and I go outside leg, okay? Outside leg, this shoulder goes in, and it's really easy to stand up because he doesn't have a lot of weight on me, on top of me. Okay? One more time. Top guy's gonna chop, okay? Did my head even go to the mat? I didn't even need to go to the mat. Okay? It's gonna go right in the crease of my elbow. Okay, I'm gonna exit in a circle, bring this leg up. Okay? And right here I pivot. Okay? I don't do this. Okay? I pivot. Okay? And then I'm gonna get hand control. He chopped me, he's on the outside. Okay, he's not gonna get inside. Does that make sense? He already made his decision to stay on the outside. I'm going to cage him out right here. This hand's going to be on the tight waist. It's going to be really easy to peel out. Any questions? Okay, so top guy, what are you doing? Top guy's chopping. Okay, bottom guy is going to defend. Go a half circle, outside leg comes up. And do I step up or do I pivot up? Pivot up, okay. I'm going to grab this wrist. Just a little thing I like to do if I can is I like to grab the whole hand, the thumb and everything, okay? I'm going to grab it. I'm just going to peel it out. Which way do I turn? This way or this way? I'm already going this way. I'm going to keep going this way. Okay, you might look underhook. Come here, look underhook. Got it? Okay, let's go try it a couple times. Ready? My head doesn't go, when he chops me, my head doesn't go on the outside of my arm. It always goes underneath. goes underneath, then he's gonna pick up a wrist, even if it's on the mat, and my head goes outside, he's gonna pick it up. Okay? If it's underneath, he's not gonna, there's no way this hand's gonna get it. Okay? The second thing is, when he chops, that's the momentum I need to run. Does that make sense? Okay?
A question, I noticed some of the wrestlers, they would get chopped and then they would start to circle, but the wrestler on top would be on top of their legs. And so,
This leg?
yeah, like that leg would be kind of trapped between, could you talk about that for a moment?
Yep. So if he chops me and I'm running, the reason this is trapped is because I'm trailing it. I should be able to, just like if he had already hooked it, when I turn my hips like this and my foot goes flat, it should come out. Okay? So if he chops and he's hooking, it should come out.
Thank you.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So what we're gonna do, we'll start like this. We're gonna take a little step back. He's gonna chop, and I'm gonna go. If you guys want to put your head down, if you feel like he's bumping you over, put your head down inside. Okay? If you don't feel like it's going over, you don't have to put your head down. Okay? So what we're gonna do though, he chops, I go to my elbow, and we're gonna run like that. Okay? He chops, I go to my elbow, I'm gonna run my hips out, get to my feet. Okay? Do you guys see this leg? How this is the leg that comes up. A couple of you guys are still doing this. And the only reason I would go inside is if this guy catches up to me. Okay? So if I run and he catches up, I'm gonna throw him on the other side of my body. And now look, am I an inside leg or an outside leg? Outside again, okay? Because I put him on the other side of me. Okay? If he stayed on this side and I was like this would be inside. But when I go inside, I throw him over. Okay? So I use that momentum and then, okay? But we're just doing inside, okay? So we're gonna go down to the elbow, hit it up. Got it? Okay, back with your partners, let's go. Ready?
Patriot guys, it's like doing a short sit and putting the guy on the other side. He's on your bad side. Starting position, you don't like it, you do a really short sit.
When I get to my feet, it's gonna be easier if he doesn't have a lock, right? It's gonna be easier to get away. If he has a lock, then I have to fight the lock, break my hips away, do all that stuff. Okay? So as he chops me, okay? He chops me, remember? He already chose outside. Okay, so I'm not letting him inside anymore. And as I run, and I bring my leg up, okay? My leg's up, okay, I'm ready to stand up, right? What do? Pivot, okay? All I do is pivot, okay? If he wants to get a lock now, he's trying to go over my shoulder, which isn't gonna happen, okay? We call this caging, okay? So I got a cage right here. Okay? So I'm not gonna, this is next level stuff, guys, okay? So I'm not gonna give him that lock. If I give him that lock, he'll probably return me and I have to do it all over again, okay? So he already made his mistake by choosing to chop me. Does that make sense? Okay, and take it slow. It's going to be tough to get it all the time, but know that that's what we want. Okay? So he chops. Okay? I go, I clear my hips. Okay? Real easy. Any questions? You guys think you can do that? Okay, let's go try it. Ready? Whatever they want, you can listen to them, but I'm not teaching you a tripod right here. Okay? Hey.
Gibble.
Hey, come here. Okay? When he chops me, doing this, okay, when we wrestle, is this good? Is this good wrestling position? Maybe if you're from Russia, okay? But in America, everything we do is head up, hips down, okay? If I'm shooting a double leg, I shoot it like this, or like this, right? Okay? So when I stand up, my head's up, my hips are down, okay? It's right here, pivot up. I don't like to tripod, okay? When I'm on top, I hope people tripod, okay? It's just really, there's a lot of things you can do from it, okay? So when I'm gone, just make sure you guys aren't tripoding, okay? When I get out, I post and I pivot up. My head comes up at the same time as my knee. Make sense? Okay. Just to kind of keep the same motion going, we're going to go with if the guy hooks my ankle, whatever you guys want to call it. What do you guys call this? Hooking the leg? Boot? Okay. So he's got my ankle hooked. You guys ever been in this position? Okay. So it's the same motion. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my hips. Okay. I'm going to knee slide out. Okay. So if he hooks it, okay, I like to bring the same side hand across a little bit. I open my hip, okay, and I shoot my knee. Okay, he hooks, okay, I'm gonna go same side, up, other knee up, I'm gonna shoot my knee out, okay, and then I'm gonna repost, because we go outside this like that. And then this knee comes up, pivot. Same thing. Alright? But this one, instead of kind of a circle motion, it's more of a out. Okay? Last one we kind of went in a circle, this one we're going to go straight out. Does that make sense? Alright? One more time. He hooks my leg. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to cross my hand right here. I'm going to open up my leg. Okay, now what? Knee slide. Now what? I don't know what, we'll call it swing step, okay? I swing step, and I pivot up. Look at this. Is he gonna lock his hands? Okay. Okay, one more time. He hooks my ankle. What am I doing? Cross. Now what? Open my hip. Now, knee slide. Swing step. Pivot. Cage. Escape. Okay? Let's go try it. Ready? I've never not had that work. Okay? But if that doesn't work, for some reason, or maybe I'm losing by a lot, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my toe, this toe, and I'm going to hook his leg with mine. Okay, so before I was pointing my toe, laying it flat, so it would come out, okay? Now I'm going to hook it. So he hooked mine, I'm going to hook his. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get low, and this hip's going to go down, and this elbow is going to go in his side. Okay? And I just sit out into him. Okay? So I hook this leg right here. Okay? Right here though, it's going to be really important that I don't, number one, I don't go back this way. Okay? And number two, that I don't get rolled through. Okay? So when I get here, I post. Okay, I'm going to settle, okay, he's probably going to freak out, and I'm going to settle, I'm going to wait for